Yo, Bachi 2007 back at you with Men's Mind State and Cultural Review. Swirlers are down bad today, brothers. They are down bad. Travis Kelce has proposed to Taylor Swift and they are getting married. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell coming through the door. And we're going to get into this article. This one coming from Bleacher Report. Of course, there are many versions of it out there on the web or many articles on this topic as it's going down today. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce announced engagement in IG photos ahead of the NFL season. So we're going to read about how they got into this engagement a little bit. But before we do that, I just want to take you back on a little, going back about a year and a half ago when things began to really explode with Taylor and Travis Kelce. And Kayla Nicole and this other swirler chick came out hating on what was going on with them, with the rest of the sisterhood, especially the swirlerhood and the, white men, Brad is better chicks who always think that they're going to stop dating black men, and some 6'4" Chad is going to come and and wipe them up, which rarely ever happens. Or if it does happen, it's not with 6 foot Chad. It's a much lesser, better Brad. Uh, when all that was blowing up, I brought you these videos and we really dissected how Kayla Nicole was crashing out. You can see here breaking down in this video how Travis Kelce was giving the love to Taylor and respect to her that Kayla never got from him. She talked a bunch of big time game about how she's all this and that. She uh, talked down to Cam Newton with disrespect when he told the truth about what men need and rightfully expect out of women. And she tried to, down the brother, be disrespectful, as these type of women are very disrespectful to men. And I'm sure she was disrespectful to Travis in their relationship, and that's why he got rid of her. But she was talking all this big time noise as if she's really somebody, and then comes to reveal he never would even spend money on dates for her. He never spent more than a couple $100 on her, but she's supposedly was all this chick who could just command whatever. And she's a bad chick. I ain't gonna lie, physically, she's kind of it, but he didn't care. And Al, obviously, he saw no value in her other than to uh, enjoy that aspect of it. So let's take a listen.
To elevate and unite women, Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value.
She's speaking truth that she doesn't understand. She's speaking clearly. uh, Better Brad didn't value her the way that she thought. It wasn't the come up that she thought it was to go out and get the better Brad white man that she thought was going to be better than dealing with black athletes or other black men. It didn't work out. And as we can see, what happens when Zaddy chooses Becky over black girls and they're disillusional about it.
Much. Too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken. And in the same breath, tell you that you're not enough, not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. My truth, trauma, and vulnerability is a relatable part of the human experience. I know I'm not alone, and I want to make sure that you know you aren't either. You are not alone. I am here.
I cracked myself up with using that Michael Jackson clip. This is at least the fourth video now that I've gotten to use it in. That was already in the video that we're watching, but so it's getting used in this one. So that's like the fourth time I've had the opportunity to throw that in there. At least I can remember. So we can see the anguish on Kayla Nicole's face just from Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift getting together and coming out publicly. And she lost Zaddy, but there was still hope that they could get that the swirler community, the black woman swirler community, could get their Chad They're Giga Chad, 6'4", 260 pound Giga Chad Brad. If they could get him back, multi-million, not it's not as if Travis Kelce only has a couple of $1 million. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars. He's everything that they always want, that women are always naming. And one of their own had him, and she couldn't keep him, and they lost him back to his own kind, and they was mad and hurt about that. Not just Kayla Nicole, but the whole black women swirler community, as the biggest fish, one of the biggest fish they ever got, was getting away. So all his exes who were down bad over this started coming out the woodworks. This other lady here, what is her name? I don't know. Maya Benberry. Let's see what she was talking about as well. She had to come out behind Kayla Nicole and hate too. Let's see.
And Barry, this is her Instagram. So we could take a look through here a little bit. So she's pretty hot, but just like the other chick, what is her name? Drawing a blank. These women are both Instagram models, and it seems that these sisters who were Instagram models are just feeling tight about the fact these swirlers are tight about the fact that he upgraded from black Instagram models to actual famous superstar, and she happens to be Becky with the good hair. That's killing him. He traded internet famous for actually famous, and they can't handle it. But what y'all can handle is that like button for me. Please hit the like button real quick. Also, remember that YouTube is restricting views again. So if you'll hit the subscribe and the bell, and if you already have both of those on, turn them off and turn them back on again. And maybe that'll re-kickstart the algorithm to start surfacing videos. So again, this article is about Maya Banberry sharing a post once she found out that Travis Kelce was dating Taylor Swift. It says Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce dated Maya Banberry for a few months in 2016 after she won his e-reality dating show Catching Kelce. I'd never heard of it. I watch football. I've known who he is all this time, but of course I'm not paying attention to that garbage if I can avoid it. The two called it off. Now years later, Kelce is rumored to have been dating the pop sensation Taylor Swift. So after they only dated for a few months, so this is 7 years later. 7 years later, the swirler is tight about who he's with.
7 years. 7 years needs to come back and get some attention because Brad moved on. Better Brad didn't want her. They still tight. They're very tight today because now they know they're losing Better Brad for good. The whole swirler community is in is in black and putting ashcloth on their head. And swirler chicks are mourning today in sackcloth and ashes like it's Bible times. All right, so back to this Maya Banberry.
She's still big mad 7 years later after a short relationship because Zaddy got with Becky. This is crazy. He got with his own kind, and they mad. The stunner found herself in some drama as she warned Swift that Kelce is a cheater. Now she is sharing a cryptic post amid the drama. The drama.
Just hating. Got to throw in some jabs. Worried about his relationship with his own kind. Got to throw in them jabs. Got to go there because they mad. And it's not just her. The entirety of Swirlerdom mourns with her. Again, sackcloth and ashes. Okay. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are getting married. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end pop star announced their engagement Tuesday on Instagram. They did it for the gram. Well, okay, there goes some pictures. They're in the garden. All right, we got a bigger version of that picture. There you go. Well, you can kind of see it. Doesn't fit on the screen well, but yeah, there goes big old 6'4" Chad, and he's with his kind. And Swirler Chicks is mad. They're not just mad, they're big mad. Let's get a closer look up on this. Bam. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. So he got with his own kind, and black chicks is mad. All right, let's pull down some more. I don't understand that your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married, Swift wrote in her Instagram caption. How is she an English teacher? What is she talking about? I mean, I kind of get the analogy of him being a gym teacher since he's an athlete, but whatever. CBS Sports' Jonathan Jones reported Tuesday that Kelce and Swift engagement came as a big surprise to a number of folks within the Chiefs organization. Cool. Kelce's father, Ed, told News 5 in Cleveland the proposal actually occurred nearly 2 weeks ago. Hey, Travis actually did the proposal, maybe 2 weeks ago, not quite. His father said he was going to put it off until this week. I think she was getting maybe a little antsy. Brothers, never do that. Never do that. If you're not ready, let her be as antsy as she wants to be. Never be pressured to getting married. I believe in marriage, but I absolutely don't believe in you making the wrong choice. And you shouldn't be making a choice based on satisfying and performing for a woman. You shouldn't be performing for women. If you're not ready, if you don't believe it's right, if you're not 100% on it, don't move on it. All right. So he's going to make the move to make it big. He's going to wait to make it big and special event. I told him repeatedly, you could do it on the roadside, do it any place, make it a special event when you get down on the knee and ask her to marry you. Okay, yeah, we saw in the picture above. Did the whole traditional get on one knee thing. He got her out there. They were about to go out to dinner. And just to be clear, I believe in marriage with a prenup. Just to be clear. Let's just out and have a glass of wine. They got out there, and that's when he asked her, okay. Travis and Jason Kelsey's New Heights podcast celebrated the news by posting a clip. The first time Kelsey publicly discussed Swift on a July 23rd episode of the show. Okay, so there it is. They're together. And this is the Swirler community. Oh man. And the whole reason behind their angst about it. It's because as black women run out of options, and this is my playlist, Swirler Black Women Love Zaddy. You can get to that playlist at the top of my page. There's a playlist tab, and you can look for Swirler Black Women Love Zaddy. But as black women run out of options, as passport bros continue to exercise their options to travel, to get more traditional women who actually like men and who actually want to be wives or want to be a woman to a man and have a life with a man with respect and honoring him in ways that Western women don't. And Western women can't do the same. They can't match that because Eastern men or South American men, by and large, have lower incomes than men in America, which men in America, including black men, make more money than women. Black men make more money than black women, no matter all the crap they talk. And there's more black men in the higher echelons of income than black women as well. So it's not that black men can't match black women or they're not enough of them. They just don't necessarily want to be with these women. And so 2, 3 years ago, they were just yelling from the mountaintops, expand your options, sis. Choose white men. Choose Enrique Zaddy. Choose anybody you can. But the problem is those men aren't choosing them. And you can't get who doesn't choose you. Women control access to sex because sex is more important to men and less available to men than it is to women. But men control access to relationships and especially marriage because the man offers the marriage and the man is the prize. He literally brings the prize money, the financing for there to be a marriage for most women because they won't accept a man who doesn't have the prize money. So men control that. They get to decide. There's more women out there available to a productive man than there are productive men who have any interest in 95% of these women. So men have the leverage. And that's why I always say here, as one of our main lessons, increase your leverage. You should be building yourself up physically. You should be increasing your mentality. You should be increasing your knowledge, particularly in the area of finance. you should be growing spiritually, and you should be building up your financial options and opportunities, and growing your income and growing your ability to earn greater income so that you put yourself in the greatest leverage. When you are tight and secure in all of these realms, you have the highest possible leverage for yourself, which then purports to you your best options, whether that is dealing with a Western woman in your own country who's natively from your country, one of the small percentage of the women who are still on program and have the right mentality, who you can have relationship with, whether that's dealing with women from the Caribbean, South America, or from Africa, from the East, who are in America, or whether that's exercising the black man's option or just men's option in general, to travel overseas and get with women in their countries and find ways to finance yourself in another country to have income online or however else you might make that happen. And uh, to then be able to live the life you want to live. What's not an option is settling for gender studies minded feminists who are disrespectful, denigrating of men, and who demand tradition out of men while they are completely untraditional. Skip that. They can kick rocks. You have the leverage. Men are out here winning. Women are all on this internet crying, begging men to just approach them, begging them to even approach, much less a date or any type of intimacy. They have problems. They're getting laid off. 300,000 black women were laid off between March and June. They are losing. They have a problem. You don't. Your leverage is increasing, and then as men as a group, our leverage is increasing. Then you as an individual want to take all the actions you need to increase your personal leverage even more greatly. Well, I'm your Bachi 2007. Y'all know what you can do. Like, subscribe, and notification bell. But before you go, if you're going to go click one of these videos that are popped up on your screen and check out some more of my other stuff. Comment below on what you think here first about what I've had to say and about what's happening to swirler women. And then click one of those videos that you see on the screen now and check out some of my other content. I appreciate you and catch you on the next one. Yobachi 2007 for Men's Mind State and Cultural Reviews. I'm out.